Hi there, I'm Jess Dang, the Chief Kitchen Cheerleader at Cook Smarts, and you are watching another episode of Dear Cook Smarts, where we answer your cooking questions so that you can live happier in the kitchen. Today we're covering the last part of our answer to a question we receive all the time. How do I cook and eat healthier? Clearly this question is incredibly broad, and we could have done a 100-part series, but when I was coming up with ideas, I wanted to really focus on tips that weren't just going to help you live healthier, but also enhance your cooking skills. Health research is always changing, but building your cook smarts is something you get to keep forever. No new study is going to come out and say that, oops, learning to cook is bad for you. Plus, it's knowledge that you can pass on to those around you so that they can live healthier too. But before we dive into our last part of our Dear Cook Smarts Health series, let's do a quick recap of the answers we provided in our previous 4 episodes. We kicked off the series by sharing 3 ways to make salads an even healthier part of your life. If you start your day with a breakfast salad or start your meals with a small salad, you're going to be filling up with high fiber ingredients that help you feel more satiated and more high energy. You'll eat less and also be less tempted to eat stuff that is bad for you. We also encourage you to make your own salad dressings and ditch the bottled processed stuff, which can be full of preservatives that you need a chemistry degree to pronounce and understand. If you've never made salad dressings, use this infographic to help you get started with proportions. And definitely give our 3 favorite vinaigrettes a try. Next, since February was American Heart Month and heart disease is a big problem in the US, we shared 5 heart-healthy ingredients in this infographic. If you visit our site, and remember all the relevant URLs are listed below in the description if you're watching this on Vimeo or YouTube. We also share recipes and simple cooking techniques that incorporate the 5 ingredients we selected. Again, we didn't just want to offer health trends, but focus really on the teaching side of health and growing your cook smarts. Part 3 and 4 of our answer aim to improve your vegetable prepping and cooking skills. No one is ever going to tell you to eat less vegetables, and a diet full of fruits and veggies has countless benefits for health and weight loss. However, figuring out how to prep them quickly and how to make them taste good is probably not something any of us were taught in school. So we have created 2 great resources to accomplish those goals. One is our all-in-one produce prep guide. This will be our ever-growing library of how-to videos so that you'll never wonder, how do I chop this? To help you figure out how to cook all these efficiently chopped vegetables, we also designed this guide to show you our favorite vegetable cooking formulas. For probably every vegetable that will come through your kitchen, we offer you a few easy ways to enjoy them quickly and healthily. If you visit our new How to Cook Vegetables page on our site, you can even see some short videos to learn these cooking formulas. Now, in our last part, I decided you've had enough of me. To close out our health series, I asked a bunch of Cook Smarts friends in health, what is the one tip you would offer to folks looking to cook and eat healthier? And I got back a ton of great responses, and I've got 8 to share with you today. There's a lot of information, so let's just dive right in. The first 4 tips I'm going to share with you focus on forming new healthy habits. And our first habit comes from Ashley Neese, a holistic nutrition consultant in Los Angeles, who advises all her clients to stay hydrated. She wrote to me, when we're hydrated, it's easier to make smart food choices and stay healthy. Excessive hunger can be caused by dehydration, so before you reach for that packaged snap, drink a glass of room temperature water and wait for it to settle. A good rule of thumb is to drink half your body weight in ounces of water per day. I totally agree with Ashley on this one. So many drinks are filled with unnecessary sugars and can definitely add up in cost. Drinking more water is an easy and inexpensive habit to adopt. Just go out and buy yourself a good-sized water bottle, fill it up in the morning with your target water consumption for the day, and try to get through it. I'm sure it won't take long to notice the health benefits. The second healthy habit is one we could all do a better job of. Danica Buss, a future health coach and the creator of It's Progression, says, always eat breakfast. I love this one, and now that I'm working for myself, I've never missed a breakfast. So many of us get sucked into the hecticness of the day right when we wake up that we often skip breakfast. You don't have to eat a breakfast salad like I suggested before, but eating a high-fiber, low-sugar breakfast sets you up to have a much more successful day. You'll have more energy and be less tempted by unnecessary or bad snacking. Our third habit is possibly the hardest one, but has immense payoff and really sets you up for success and zen in the kitchen. It comes from Lindsay Livingston, a registered dietitian who is the healthy voice behind the blog, The Lean Green Bean. Lindsay's one tip is, learn how to prep foods on the weekend. Even spending just 1 hour on Sunday cooking some chicken, quinoa, and beans, hard-boiling some eggs, and chopping up veggies can help you stay on track to eat healthy during the week. As someone who runs a meal planning service, I'm a huge fan of this tip and know that our members who take the time to do just a little bit of prepping on the weekend have a much easier time during the week. If you have your veggies chopped or eggs boiled or chicken breast baked, it's much easier to throw a salad together after a long day of work versus opt for takeout. This habit can seem like a lot of work, but invite a friend over, recruit your kids, do it over a glass of wine, or cue up your favorite podcast or music album, and it can actually turn into a really fun ritual. The fourth habit is actually a tip from me. All right, so you aren't completely done hearing from me. And it's something I've been trying for myself, and it's eat on smaller plates and eat more slowly. Large portion sizes have definitely contributed to our obesity problem. So if we just start off with a little bit less, we are much less likely to overeat. Even filling up a salad plate with a dinner is still plenty of food. And if you're eating out, we know that restaurants are notorious for huge serving sizes. The average restaurant meal has 1,200 calories. So ask your server to bring you a box at the beginning of the meal so you can pack half of it away, which prevents you from feeling like you need to eat every last bite. In addition, eating just a bit more slowly gives your stomachs a chance to let our brain know that I'm full and it's time to stop eating. We've definitely all been in the situation of inhaling a plate of food and feeling ill afterwards because we just didn't give ourselves the opportunity to realize that we were already full. So just to recap, our 4 habits for healthier eating are drink more water, always eat breakfast, prep some food on the weekends, and eat more slowly and use smaller plates. Our next 3 tips are less about habits, but what we should include in a healthy diet, and they're very similar in theme. Amy Valpone is the editor-in-chief of thehealthyapple.com, a health and food blog that focuses on clean and gluten-free eating. And she suggests eat 1 ingredient foods and nothing from a box. Try organic fruits, veggies, seeds, nuts, eggs, and poultry. All are 1 ingredient foods. Kath Younger is the registered dietitian behind the blog Kath Eats Real Food and offers similar advice. Instead of focusing on what you shouldn't be eating, put your efforts into what you should be eating, a rainbow of whole foods with an emphasis on fruits and vegetables. And lastly, Alexis Joseph is a grad student in medical dietetics and the creator of the Hummus Sapien. Totally cute name, right? And her health tip was focus on fueling with whole, nutrient-dense foods without long, unpronounceable ingredient lists. You focus on eating real food like fruits, veggies, whole grains, eggs, wild fish, and legumes, and counting ingredients rather than calories, your body will thank you. Amy, Kath, and Alexis are all getting at the same message. We should fill our diets with real whole foods that are made of single ingredients that we can recognize and can understand. If you stick to shopping the perimeter of your supermarket for produce, meats, and dairy, canned and frozen goods of whole ingredients and grains, you're definitely setting yourself up for a healthy diet. Our last tip comes from George Bryant. George created the Civilized Caveman, a paleo food blog, and his tip is that it's not enough to just eat good-for-you foods. George says we need to create a situation for your success, and all too often when people try to eat healthier, they force themselves to eat foods that they just do not like. Eating healthy is about enjoying your meal and nourishing your body. Ensure you find healthy foods that you like and learn to make them multiple ways so that you never get bored and set yourself up for success. So if you really don't like kale and have tried it a bunch of different ways and still don't like it, then choose another leafy green or another vegetable altogether. There are so many different options out there, and it's one of the reasons we created our guide to enjoying vegetables. We wanted to show you that there are so many possibilities, and at the end of the day, we know it's about balance. As George says, if you're super restrictive or force yourself to eat things you don't like, you're setting yourself up for failure. Find foods you enjoy, let yourself indulge some of the time, and you're not just creating a situation for success, but a lifestyle for sustainable health. So we offered you a ton of info on the 5 parts of our health series, but do not be overwhelmed. It's never too late to get healthy, and health is something you get to practice and live every day. There are no shortcuts, so take your time and really enjoy the info we've created and have fun with it. I want to thank Ashley, Danica, Lindsay, Amy, Kath, Alexis, and George for their health tips. If you're watching this on YouTube or Vimeo, there are links below back to their sites and also where you can find all this info back on cooksmarts.com. As always, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you think we're creating really great cooking information, please help us spread the word by sharing it on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And if you want even more great cooking info to help you live smarter in the kitchen, get over to cooksmarts.com and sign up for our newsletter. At Cook Smarts, we believe that everyone can become a kitchen hero. We can't wait to help you get cooking because a healthier and happier life is waiting for you in the kitchen.